Let me start off by saying you would not have this dream or this vision for yourself and for your life placed inside of your heart if you did not possess the ability to make it a reality.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
From one aspiring content creator to another, very early on in my journey, I was forced to realize that not everyone around you is going to support you. And although this might not be the case for everyone, regardless of whether or not you relate to this, especially for those who do relate to this though, you need to be your biggest supporter. You need to be your #1 fan. You need to believe in everything that you put out. Nobody starts with 1 million followers. Everybody starts at 0. And as a content creator, it can be very easy to associate success with numbers, with virality, but that's not all it is. Like I said, everyone starts with 0. Nobody starts with 1 million likes on every single video right off the jump. But I am telling you now, you will not succeed if you go in with the mindset that validation, external validation, determines your worth, determines your ability to make this happen. Because at the first sight of a flop, you're gonna wanna give up. Oh, okay, I just posted this video, it got 3 likes. I'm done, I'll never be able to do this. Not with that mindset, you won't. Oh my god, my videos are stuck at 500 views. I'm such a failure. My videos suck. I'm not creative enough. I'm not entertaining enough. Pump the brakes, okay? Because first of all, when you really think about it, 500 people watching your stuff every single time, 30 people liking your video every single time. Imagine 30 people in front of you, all in the same room, in front of you, supporting you. That's a big deal. The fun, and no matter what you do, should always be in the creation and not the validation. The fun is always in the creation and not the validation. No matter how a video performs, you would not have the idea, you would not have the excitement behind an idea if somebody out there wouldn't enjoy it, didn't need to hear it. Even if it's just one person, then what you just did your job. And outside of that one person who received whatever it is that you created something for you. You had this vision, you had this idea placed inside your heart, placed inside your mind, and you created it. You did something that you loved, you enjoyed. And don't come into this space comparing yourself to other creators. This is a very saturated field, but for every single person out there, they bring something different that no one else could ever possibly bring. That is their little corner of the internet. Even if, like I said, it's a saturated field. Even if we're all doing get ready with me's, we're still all bringing our own twist and flair and personality to it. Bring your personality to it. Through the screen, you can literally feel if someone is being authentic or not. It's the weirdest thing. People will pick up on it. Be who you are. Show up authentically, no matter how scary it might feel. Not everyone will accept it, but that's fine, because that's your corner of the internet. And if someone comes across your content and they don't really click with it, they don't really like you, then they were never meant to be your audience in the first place. There are people out there who will come across you, who will like you, who will vibe with you. Those people are your audience. Those are the people that you are making content for. You will not have it all figured out in the beginning. I have been making content for the last, I don't know, I want to say 3 years almost, maybe 3 years already. And I still don't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. When I first started making content, I was making body positive content, and I thought I was going to be doing that for the rest of my social media career. And now I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just doing. Point is, where you start is not where you'll finish in all regards. You are going to learn how to edit. Your editing styles will change. Maybe the kind of content that you create will change. The way you show up in front of the camera, in front of your phone, will change. I remember when I first started making content, and for some reason I would hit the record button and I would not know what to say. But throughout the entire day when I'm with myself, I'm thinking these thoughts, I'm being myself, but the second I hit the record button, suddenly there are no thoughts in my brain. And I now realize that that happened because I was thinking more about how other people would receive me in that moment. I was so focused on the audience that I kind of froze out of fear. If you are going to make this a living, you need to push past all the fear, all the doubt, become your number one biggest supporter, and show up as yourself all the time, 100% of the time. Not only will that help you connect and create a community, but it will also help you when you inevitably, that was the word, could not think of the word, inevitably come across mean comments. Let me present you with a scenario that might help you let go of that fear of being perceived in a negative light. If somebody came up to me and was like, I hate your red hair, it is so ugly, I wouldn't be affected by that at all. I would look at them and I'd say, what are you on about? Okay, now let's say there's thousands of comments. There's thousands of people in my comment section telling me, oh, your red hair is so ugly. Why would you do that? It's so cringe. It's so blah, 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 whatever. Doesn't matter how many people are saying it. Doesn't matter how nasty they are being about it. I'm reading these comments and it's rolling off the back because it's like, what are you talking about? My hair is brown. My hair is dark brown. It's black. Whatever it is. So in that regard, if people are making nasty comments about your personality, nasty assumptions about who you are, none of those things are going to affect you unless you yourself resonate with those things, unless you let them affect you. And it is easier said than done because it's not really normal to have thousands of people, hundreds of people, 10 people telling you these mean, nasty, horrible things that they would never say to you in person to your face. Something that I always have to keep reminding myself is that no one who is truly happy and content with who they are as a person, with what their life looks like, will never go out of their way to put someone else down. And the mean things that people say to us, even the people that we love who don't support us in the way that we expected them to, we have to remind ourselves that it really, at the end of the day, has nothing to do with us and everything to do with their own perceptions and their own beliefs about life, their own projections. If you have people out there who don't believe in you, I want you to remind yourself that that is not a reflection of your ability to get the job done, but it is a reflection of their own perception of what is possible in life for them. Therefore, has to be for you too. But if you have a dream, if you have a vision, if you have the belief and the confidence in yourself to get it done, you will get it done, no matter how long it takes. And the journey getting there, no matter how long it takes, will become easier when you accept where it is that you are and trust in your ability to make it happen, and trust in the unfolding of how it is happening and how long it is taking to happen. Suffering comes from resistance to what is. And from one aspiring content creator to another, I am being forced to learn that. That is the theme of my life right now. You don't know how long it's going to take when you start. When you reach another inevitable dip, because that's what happens with social media. There's rises and there's falls. When you get into one of those dips and you find yourself questioning your capabilities, I want you to remind yourself, as long as you are acting on your highest passion, your highest excitement, as long as you are doing what makes you the happiest, with no insistence on the outcome, with no expectations of how things should perform, you are on the right path. You are going exactly where you need to go. You will come across the opportunities that are meant for you. You will not miss anything that is meant for you. You will be around the people who you are meant to be with at the time you are meant to be with them. And you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. There is no right or wrong with this stuff. There's no right kind of content. There's no wrong kind of content. Only your content. And that's right. Actually, things are unfolding exactly the way they are meant to. You cannot control it. You cannot control the way other people can perceive you. You can control the way you perceive yourself. You can control how you feel throughout the journey, which will make the journey feel smoother, which will make the journey be easier, which will make the journey feel faster. But really, it is about the journey and not the destination. From one aspiring content creator to another, this journey that I have been on to making my dreams a reality has forced me to come face to face with a lot of my fears, with a lot of self-doubt that needs to kick the curb before my dreams can manifest. The path will be illuminated for you as you go. All you have to do is take the first step. Keep taking those steps, and I promise everything will make sense as you go. You will not have it all figured out in the beginning, and that's okay. Stay committed, stay excited, stay passionate, stay confident, and you will be where you need to be when you need to be there with who you need to be there with. At the end of the day, this is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be what you love doing, so let it remain fun. I believe in you. I know you got this. So get out there and make it happen, no matter how long it takes. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Let me know in the comments if there are any other videos that you want to see me create or any other topics that you want me to touch on. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!